Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about the top 3 Google Maps ranking factors for tree service businesses. If you want your tree service to go from something like this to something more like this, then be sure to stick around to the end of the video so that you can rank very, very well in your specific area and especially in your direct neighborhood and vicinity. So yeah, let's get straight into it. The first ranking factor out of the 3 is actually your business name. And of course, there's more than 3 ranking factors. By the way, this company called Whitespark, you can see the source down here, has conducted a survey of the worldwide top 50 experts for local SEO. I think it was mostly experts in the US, but they basically rated all the 150 ranking factors that they defined in the survey on a point scale. And this is basically the top results here. And the primary category for your Google business profile, your Google Maps listing, is always going to be tree service. So we can really gain an edge over your competitors with that. But the second thing is keywords in your business title, in your GBP business title. And that simply means and we can see this here, for example, if I'm searching for tree trimming Dallas and you can see the number 1 ranking business has a lot of reviews. That's why they rank. And then down here, you have a business that has comparably few reviews in comparison to the other guys ranking here. But the business name literally contains those keywords, tree trimming and Dallas. And that's why they rank here. And that is simply what that means. If you want to learn more about how that works, definitely check out my other video that I already made on this subject. I'm going to link that at the end of this video. Very, very important subject. So yeah, check out that other video that I already made on the business name and how to choose the best business name for your tree service business. The second most important ranking factor is your location with which you register your listing. And we can see 2 factors related to that right here. The first one is the proximity of address to the point of search. And that simply means if your business is here where the pin is, see, and someone is out here, then you're going to show lower. Obviously, you're farther away from them. Google wants to show people local businesses on Google Maps, and that's why the farther away someone is from your business, you can see this here as well, the lower down you're going to rank. Simple as that. So that's what that means. And the second thing is physical address and city of search. Now, I'm going to be honest, I can't 100% tell you if this relates to only businesses that had their location showing. What is a fact is that Google does unfortunately favor businesses that display their maps and that had their location showing on there with their exact address. Now it has become much more difficult to do that if you're setting up a new listing. Google has become much more strict. As a tree service, you should be setting up a service area listing anyways, because in most cases you do not have an office where customers could come and visit during opening hours, and that's a requirement to have your maps pin showing, to have that location showing on the listing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You can still get really good rankings, but especially if you have few reviews, then you're going to have a hard time if you have a service area listing as opposed to having a listing that has the location showing on there. Then you can still do pretty well with just like 5 to 10 reviews. It's astonishing how some clients that are really killing it with just a couple of reviews, just because they have the location showing on there. So getting an office in order to get the location maps listing might be a consideration that you should probably make if you're starting out. That's it for this piece. That's the second most important thing. I could talk a lot more about that, but I think I covered the most important aspects here. Now, the third thing you probably guessed is reviews. Simple as that. The more you have, the better. The higher star rating you have, the better. And you can see this here, high numerical Google ratings and quantity of native Google reviews with text. And when we're looking for this business here, for example, that is ranking number 2 in this area and then lower down in this area here, I was actually having a look at if we're in this area where it says 4. So this business is ranking number 4, Boris Tree LLC. This is in Cleveland, Ohio. It's completely random. I don't work with these guys or anything. This is just 100% random. and they are 5 miles away from this specific area down here. Now this business here only has 3 reviews and is 1.5 miles away. So you can see both those factors playing in their favor. They're closer. Well, just one of the factors. They're closer. You see how very important that is. But they have very few reviews. So that is really astonishing to me. I was having a deeper look at that, and I found out that probably the reason for that, or another reason for them ranking before these guys, is simply that these guys, Mayfield Heights Tree Service, have a pretty strong website. That is also a factor, not one of the top 3 factors, but also is an important factor. So that's my guess why they're so ranking above them, because this just seems a little bit crazy to me. Nonetheless, you can see here obviously how proximity and reviews, they're just, they decide who's ranking first pretty much. So if we see like these guys have a lot of reviews and they rank number 1 even though they're farther away, then you see these guys only have 40 reviews and they're 2.7 miles away. So you see kind of how that plays out here. And of course, there's other factors that we can see here, like the strength of the website. Do they have many pictures on the maps listing? Like other factors that play into it. But as I said, like proximity and reviews are super, super important. And we're looking at the keyword tree service. And this is in fact another one that we can see here. They don't have the word tree service in the business name, and these guys do. So there's a couple of factors why these are ranking number 3 and these do not. But also farther down here, for example, we can see these guys just have 3.6 star rating. Even though they have 20 reviews, they're ranking this far down. Where if they had a higher star rating, they'd probably be doing better. So you can kind of see how this plays out. But yeah, that's really it. That's your the business name, the proximity, or the location. And what's important here is the address that you use to register the listing. Even if you set up a service area listing where you do not have your maps been showing, still make sure that the address you use to register the listing is in a ideally metro area or just in an area where you want to get customers. Don't if the address is out in the countryside where there is no business to be gained, then that's not going to work in your favor. Even if you have 200, 300 reviews, you're not going to rank in the metro area if your registered address is on your listing is that far out. And the third thing, reviews. We all know that. So that's it. Those are the top 3 Google Maps ranking factors for tree service businesses like yours. If you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. And if you want to see more videos like this, just subscribe to the channel. And if you really want to make the most out of this video, then I would definitely recommend to go and watch my video where I'm talking about how to choose the best business name for your tree service business. And yeah, I get it. Like you're probably not gonna looking to do a rebrand right now, but that way, at the very least, you know that if whenever in the future you think about doing one, then at the very least, you know what would be a good business name just for ranking well on Google and for getting the most leads for your business. So that's it for this video. Again, thanks for watching. And if you want to watch that video about how to choose the best business name for your business, then click here and I see you in the next one.